So today's video is going to be a little bit different for you guys because we're going to have a little bit of news at the start and then we're going to be going into some gameplay afterwards. I thought it might be a cool thing for these types of news videos to have, and if you guys are interested in me doing this a little bit more, then let me know. Obviously we talk about the news, and if it's only like a 3 to 4 minute video on the news or something like that, then we'll add in like some longer gameplay at the end for you guys, and then obviously when there's a lot of news to talk about and it's more of a 15-minute video, then we'll just keep to the news. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below, and let's get in with the video. Obviously, we're going to be talking about all in depth with the creature changes, the nerfs and the buffs that came out with the upcoming balance, well, not upcoming anymore, it did get released for all platforms for the quality of life and balance pass. The reason why I wanted to make this video as well is because I wanted to talk about the future of these updates. It's not just going to be one, there's going to be so many more, but mainly focusing on the creature changes on Ark Survival Evolved today, because I've had a lot of people that missed my other videos talk about the other things, and I just want to focus it all on the creatures today. So, upcoming balance pass, now that came out on the 30th of July, and the response to this update was very positive. The only negative is they were saying that they don't feel like this was overhyped, and they feel like there wasn't enough that has come with it. And the reason why, guys, is because the quality of life, there is so much in the quality of life update list that, you know, they couldn't release it all in one massive update, because one, it's way too much work to get it all done, and two, the update just would be huge if they added everything in. So the creature big changes that came with this update. So, the Basilosaurus actually got a slight buff, I think, because it got increased deep sea depth value at which damage taken by approximately 30%. So, it's actually probably a bit more of a buff than I thought. It's by 30%. But obviously, when you see a lot more of these changes to the creatures in this video today, you'll realize that some actually got huge buffs and nerfs. So, here, the Bloodstalker got some massive nerfs. It reduced armor penetration by approximately 35%, and it reduced the durability damage by 50%. So that is huge changes to the Bloodstalker. I know it needed to happen massively because loads of people were complaining, and the devs have been talking about how these nerfs to the Bloodstalker is going to be happening very, very soon, and that is now being released into the world of Ark. Now, the Carno has actually added 30% armor penetration to the left click attack. Obviously, that'll be different on the console. It won't be left click, but you guys understand what I mean. Added bleed effect to the right click attack, which does up to 5% of target's health over 10 seconds. Cannot be stacked, but the timer can be reset. So obviously the Carno's had a pretty decent buff here, something I would be very happy with, because not only does the Carno need these changes, but also the Carno could do with a huge TLC, and we're all hoping that the Carno will, when the TLC comes out in October, the Carno is one of those changes and has new abilities and looks so much more cool. Now, the turtle, not the giant one, but the giant one comes later, increased resistance to tech turrets by 10%, so obviously it's had a bit of a buff there. Not massively, but it's still quite useful for people in the PvP world. Now, the Dunkleosteus, the name I can never pronounce, reduced weight of obsidian in inventory by approximately 75%. So that is pretty huge. And it's also reduced weight of metal, stone, crystal, and black pearls by approximately 50%. And it's increased its swim speed by approximately 20%. So, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you know, it's like, this creature I don't use enough. I remember the first time it got released into the game and I did like a video on it, and to me that just feels like the last real time. Obviously we all every now and then use it to change it up when we haven't used that creature for a while, but it's just not really in the meta of the game in my opinion, and for myself, the way I play the game. But yeah, you know, it's definitely needed some changes there. Now again, another one that I can never pronounce the name, but I call it the Leo, is increased buff time from 30 minutes to 6 hours. So that is an increase to that creature there. The Giant Turtle reduced shell resistance by 30%, so from 80% it's now 50%, and reduced health per level gains by approximately 15%. So it had a little bit of a nerf there when you level up with it, but I think a lot of people did want to see that. And the Parasaur reduced health per level gains by approximately 15% for that as well. So a few buffs, a few nerfs in the big upcoming balance pass, but I need to stop calling it the upcoming one because it's already been released. But again, I want your real opinions on how this has been over the last 2 days since the update went live. Is this something you're happy with? Is this something you believe should have happened in the game? That is what I love to read and respond to loads of your comments. Again, as I mentioned, the next big update coming to Ark is actually going to be the Crystal Isles update for console. That will be coming at the end of August, so you won't really have much else apart from like bug fixes and other little updates come to Ark for the rest of this month. We'll be waiting for Crystal Isles at the end of August, and then at the end of August we move closer to I'm not really 100% sure about September, but we move closer to the first TLC in October, and you've got Fear Evolved events and things like that, and then obviously Genesis later on, but we've talked way too much about that now, so we're focusing mainly on this. So the next part of the video for you guys is actually going to be the gameplay. I really enjoyed making it. These types of videos, I just enjoy checking out new things so much in the game, and it just gives me so much motivation. I know you guys may have noticed with the channel, I have been uploading loads more recently, and that's the way it's going to be. So I hope you guys like the new way we're going to kind of be doing things, unless there's a negative response in the sense of, Dom, I'd rather you just do news. But anyway, enjoy the gameplay, and I'll catch you guys later. So, welcome back guys to the gameplay side of the video. Obviously, this is something I want to do a little bit more in not just the news videos, but just every different type of video on my channel. I just think it will make the videos more exciting for you guys, and you get to see a little bit more gameplay from my side. As you guys will know, we're going to be checking out the additional creatures mod. I know there's been quite a few of these made so far, and I'm really looking forward to checking these one out today, because this will be the first time I have even looked at these Dinos creations as well. As always, if you do enjoy, and you'd enjoyed the news part of the video, if you haven't already and you're still enjoying, smash that like button, subscribe, and yeah, I suppose this is going to be something new to me, because I tend to do gameplay videos and news videos separately, so this is going to be news. So I don't really know what these dinos are meant to be, or what I think they're more like meant to be like creatures, but this is obviously the additional creatures Grand Hunt mod. I recommend you go check it out. So these are the spawn commands. So what you'll see is there's the Midron, I think that's how you pronounce it, Midron. You've got another one called Pjorts. I can't even pronounce it, I don't even know, but I'm just going to let you guys see it on the screen right now. And then we have another one here called, I don't even know again, but we'll just spawn them in. And there's also, with this mod, there's a concussive arrow as well, which is just cheat GFI arrow con, and then obviously you can get yourself 100 one of those arrows. Now, one thing a lot of people have said is, Dom, how come you don't really play much on PC? And it's only been recently where PC started off as just doing like mods and videos and stuff for you guys, but recently I've slowly started making PC my main recording software, and also just like playing in general from the PC, because a lot of people are saying you've only done like 100 and something hours on this, and it's because I'm mainly a console player, and I have been for a long time, but it took me time, but I've finally sort of transitioned to the PC just because I prefer playing it, and it's easier for me to record and stream. But anyway, moving on from that and back to the main part of the video. If you can see that Bronto that's asleep over there, that was because I knocked it out in my last spawning in video when we tamed up those wyverns, if you saw it. But anyway, so we're going to spawn in a wild, I don't even know what they look like. Actually, no, maybe we should spawn in a tamed 180 and see what this is like, and then we can also get the saddles as well. I love when spawn commands are put in so well with the saddle and stuff. And is it meant to have fixed? I don't think it's meant to have fixed. I think, no, yeah, I think we need to get rid of that and just put cheat. There we go. Okay, right, Midron. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. I mean, this kind of reminds me. Oh wow, trade, offer metal, offer. Wow, okay. So behavior disabled. So we don't want it following us. It is huge, absolutely huge. So we're gonna get the saddle for it as well, which is just this one here. It's pretty simple and easy there. It doesn't really matter if it's an ascendant one or not. I don't really mind about that. It's just for showing you guys the gameplay. Look at all this rubbish we've got in our inventory here. So let's put the saddle on. I don't think it's gonna be much different. It doesn't even look like there's a saddle. Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, this is really cool. Now I don't even know the stats or what this can do. I mean, it's running very fast. It's obviously going to be able to fly. So it's a flyer, of course. Can it dive? No, so it doesn't dive. Okay, so I like it. We put it in first person as well. Very, very well created mod, because a lot of dinos, when they're created in and they're in first person, they look really bad. So this see the attack. I had a feeling that it was going to be fire. I mean, look at that health. That is absolutely crazy for a level 270. Oh, that's quite a cool roar for it. And then the attack for it, I'm sure it's just going to be like a bite attack. Oh, wow, it can actually get... Oh, no, that was from... Okay, yes, yeah, so it's just a normal bite attack. And then we'll see how... Okay, yeah, the flame attack for this guy is absolutely ridiculous. And obviously it's leveling up like mad. I mean, as you guys can see, the melee damage is like 469. But, you know, this is crazy. So what we're going to try and do now is something really bad. And I feel bad for doing it. But just literally... I mean, look at the damage it just did to that Bronto there. And, you know, that was just from like one... Oh, it is crazy. And it does the thing where it sets them on fire as well, which is what I really like. Yeah, no, I like this one. This is quite cool. I recommend checking this out. Again, this just makes your experience on Ark PC a whole lot different, because you can it's literally like getting a free DLC all the time. I know a lot of my viewers are console players, and I actually think they're coming over to fight. Before I spawn in the next one, I feel like I might just wait and let our little friend here have the fight. I feel like they're just gonna come and attack it. And it's a really bad idea. But yeah, like if you're a console player, the amazing about the PC is that you literally do get like free dino updates and TLCs. Ready? Let's watch this. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm quite glad that happened, because it has actually it had a special spin attack there. Absolutely destroyed that, and now. Buddy, I don't know why you're doing that. Look at that spin attack. It just sends it miles, and it's running over RIP Stego. So again, that's probably one of the most favorite ones of this new mod. So I like that a lot. So the next one we're going to be checking out is this one, which I can't pronounce the name of it, but we're going to spawn it in without putting the tamed and fixed bit again. So yeah, let's go for it and see what it's like. This looks very big again. And now, are we actually stuck inside of it? Don't tell me we're stuck inside of it. Oh, did we manage to glitch ourselves out? We did. Whoa. This looks to me... Public seating. Disable public seating. I don't want to disable it. Can you enable it again? Public seating. That's interesting. So we're going to disable the following, and then we're going to spawn in the saddle for it. So let's get the saddle. It's a bit of a strange saddle, I think. Oh yeah, we've got the saddle there. Cheats, there we go. And equipped. And then let's put the saddle on this crazy dino. Okay, it's a pretty cool saddle. Let's get on it. This, okay, is one of my favourite creations. I don't even care. It's pretty slow. Can it jump? I doubt it could have jumped. This is amazing. Like, the design of this, you've really got to be a very good... Oh, wow. There's like a slide attack. Does it bite when it does it? So that's like the... That's the right click, and left click is just obviously a bite. Should we try it on this? Okay, I don't even think that's an actual damage thing. No, it's not. So the bite is just the main thing, but then that's kind of like a strafe run, like to get yourself away and around quicker, which is interesting. It's not as powerful. I'm sure it's... No way. Can we move like this? It hops. This is... I was about to say this isn't my favourite one. So it literally, by pressing C, that is just ridiculous. Whoever's came up with that and actually made that a thing, I think this is Shadloss mod, but that is unbelievable. Like bouncing around, like literally like having like your own like little, what's the thing called, like a pogo hopper thing? I don't even know, something like that. That is just insane, absolutely insane. And I suppose it's different if we go down like a hill. I suppose you're gonna go a lot quicker, I would have thought. But you got to maybe pick up some momentum. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way it picks up more of a momentum when you're going down the hill on it. But we're gonna leave it. When we hop off, does it stay like that? That is so cool. That is actually really, really cool. So that is the other one. And there's one more to look at now for the end of the video. I mean, imagine just in Ark and you didn't know you had mods on and you just see that standing like that. Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually going to try and fight? Just go away. We just don't need you to ruin the video. But anyway, yeah, so I thought the little ants were going to be coming after us as well, but it looks like they're not going to. Oh, they're going to go and eat that Stego over there. But yeah, so now we're going to spawn in the final one of the video, which is this one, which again, I'm interested to see. And here it is. Looks like some sort of bird-like creature. Does it have any special... No, it doesn't have any like special like trade or anything like that. We're going to get the saddle for it right now. Let's quickly come off of this and go back to here and get the saddle spawned in. Okay, so we've got the saddle. We're going to put it on now and we're going to experience what this one is like, because this again does look very cool. Wow, look at those claws and those feet. So it's got like a huge claw attack, and then obviously, wow, okay, no, this is cool. This is very cool. Obviously it it's got more of like a terror bird fly attack. So if we jump, it kind of like, it's like if it was to jump in midair, look, it kind of flies and then lands. So if we get to the top of this, can we try and get to the, I wonder if this can climb. No, so C is like a special sort of jump sort of lunge attack. I'm trying to see if we can get on this. Okay. Yeah, look at this. This is really cool. And then obviously we can try and press the C attack, which is some sort of... Oh, it kind of like stuns it. And then obviously you can just claw it. This is torture. Like, that is absolute torture. But yeah, again, really, really one that I'd recommend checking out. I'd say, if I had to say my favourite... what is going on here? What? This is classic Ark though. They have this all the time. I literally have it all the time. That glitch, they've never sorted that out. But yeah. So if I were to say my favourite, maybe the flying thing is my favourite, but I do actually put this now more at the top. Like, I would enjoy using this more than this creature over here, just because, you know, I like it and I think the jumping is cool, but I like to be like mobile when it's quite slow, and this has got health buff as well, as you guys can see at the top here. But it's just more fun when you can glide around like this. You can just get around easier, and like, you know, like just look how like you could just do whatever you want with this creature. Like, we're at the edge of this cliff and we can just glide our way down. Let's say we see like a target we want to attack and we land on it and we use the odds. So you can also, it's got also a pushing attack when it runs. This is when it runs and you can push them away. Yeah, I think this is gonna go as my favorite one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. Obviously this is going to be something, if you guys want to see more, I can do more for you, in the sense of like when I do news, and you know, the news videos are only going to be like 1 or 2 minutes or 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Just add a little bit of this gameplay in at the end, just so you guys have got a longer video and something to expect, rather than just coming on, checking news, and then something to enjoy afterwards. But smash that like button if you did enjoy today's video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys later.